What if I told you that the difference between struggling with money and achieving real financial freedom usually comes down to the lessons no one taught us in school? In today's video, we dive deep into financial education inspired by Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and transform timeless book wisdom into practical steps you can apply in your life right now. Whether you want to build a solid emergency fund, master the 6 jars method for smarter budgeting, or uncover the best free tools to boost your financial IQ, you're in the right place. This is From Book to Life, where we turn powerful ideas from books into real-life breakthroughs for your growth. If you find value here, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe for more ways to live your best financial life. Building a solid emergency fund is often described as establishing your financial shield, a protective barrier that safeguards you from unforeseen circumstances. The core objective behind creating this reserve is straightforward yet powerful, to cover 3 to 6 months of essential expenses. This buffer acts as a cushion against sudden shocks like unemployment or unexpected health issues, ensuring that life's unpredictability doesn't derail your financial stability. By having this fund in place, you grant yourself invaluable peace of mind and the freedom to navigate rough patches without panic or hasty decisions. To embark on this journey, the initial steps are both practical and needful of careful attention. First, it's important to calculate your monthly expenditures with precision. Knowing exactly how much money goes out for necessities each month lays the groundwork for setting a realistic goal. For many, an initial target might range between $5,000 to $10,000, depending on individual circumstances. Setting this goal isn't merely about math, it's about creating a tangible milestone that you can track and celebrate progress toward. Once that target is clear, the next vital step is automation. Consistently saving money can be challenging due to distractions and competing priorities, so automating contributions is a powerful strategy to overcome that hurdle. Setting up automatic transfers to your emergency fund reduces reliance on willpower and ensures steady growth, gradually building your financial defenses without you needing to micromanage each deposit. The rhythm created by this consistency is what transforms saving from an abstract idea into a dependable habit. Where to keep these savings is another critical consideration, as the purpose of an emergency fund is to provide quick, hassle-free access to cash when an urgent need strikes. High liquidity savings accounts are typically favored because they offer both safety and immediate access. This means you want to be caught scrambling or facing penalties to access your money in a crisis. Additionally, instruments like Tesoro Direto, government bond program, and conservative fixed-income funds are excellent options that balance safety with a modest return, helping your fund preserve value against inflation. It's worth noting the subtle balance here between accessibility and growth. While you want your emergency fund to be as liquid as possible, you also want it to hold its purchasing power over time. Allocating part of the fund in low-risk investments, such as the Tesoro Direto or fixed-income funds, can slightly enhance your returns without compromising the fundamental goal, availability in urgent moments. It's a nuanced approach that requires thoughtful selection based on your risk tolerance and financial context. Ultimately, creating an emergency fund isn't just about money, it's a mindset. It's about cultivating preparedness, resilience, and control in the face of uncertainty. When your fund grows, so does your confidence, turning potential financial vulnerabilities into structured stability. This foundational step opens doors to more ambitious financial pursuits with the security that, no matter what happens, you have a safety net ready and waiting beneath your feet. Continuing from the foundation of financial security provided by an emergency fund, we now explore the 6 pots method, a smart framework for dividing your income into purposeful categories. This method simplifies money management by allocating specific percentages of your earnings into distinct pots, each dedicated to a particular financial need or goal. The intent is to create balance and intentionality in how you handle your money, making sure essential costs are covered while also investing in your future growth and stability. The largest share, taking up 55% of your income, is devoted to necessities. This pot covers essential expenses like housing, food, and transportation, the core pillars that keep daily life functional and secure. Prioritizing these needs ensures that your immediate living requirements are consistently met without compromise. Adequate attention to this category prevents the stress of living paycheck to paycheck and helps ground your entire financial strategy in reality, acknowledging the non-negotiable costs everyone faces. However, addressing necessities alone is only half the story. The method wisely carves out 10% for financial education, an often overlooked yet critical investment. Allocating funds toward courses, books, consultations, or other resources emphasizes growing your financial literacy. This portion fuels knowledge acquisition, empowering you to make smarter choices and navigate complex economic landscapes more confidently. Investing in education becomes a multiplier effect. The more you learn, the more effective decisions you make, ultimately enhancing the performance of all your other pots. Simultaneously, another 10% is designated for long-term investments, a crucial strategy to build wealth over time. These include retirement funds, mutual funds, stocks, and private pensions. Consistent contributions here help ensure financial independence in the future, spreading risk and capitalizing on the compounding growth of money. This pot is where patience meets strategy, as results often accrue gradually but powerfully, shaping the quality of your retirement and long-term financial health. The synergy among these pots reflects a holistic approach. You cover your present needs without neglecting self-improvement and future security. It is a balanced distribution that promotes financial discipline and prevents overspending in one area at the expense of another. This model reinforces the idea that money, when purposefully divided, can simultaneously sustain your lifestyle, enrich your mind, and secure your long-term prosperity. Keeping these allocations in mind, the 6 pots method not only brings structure, but also clarity, helping you avoid confusion or emotional spending. It's a flexible framework, capable of being tailored depending on one's personal goals, income, or changing circumstances, but the principles remain the same. Prioritize essentials, invest in yourself, and plan ahead. This creates a rhythm to money management that feels both manageable and empowering. Building naturally on the previous allocation of income into essential needs, education, and long-term investments, the 6 pots method also dedicates significant portions to enhancing personal fulfillment and social responsibility. Carving out 10% for personal fulfillment acknowledges that financial health isn't solely about survival or growth. It is also about living well. This pot is meant to fund leisure activities, travel, hobbies, and experiences that enrich quality of life. It's a reminder that joy and relaxation are vital components of a balanced lifestyle, making the pursuit of financial goals more enjoyable and sustainable. By intentionally setting aside money for leisure and hobbies, this approach combats the common pitfall of financial austerity leading to burnout or dissatisfaction. Investing in yourself, not just through education, but also through experiences that bring happiness and mental rejuvenation, creates a healthier relationship with money. Travel broadens perspectives, hobbies foster creativity, and simply taking time for leisure prevents financial planning from becoming a tedious chore. This pot reshapes how we think about spending, not just as an expense, but as nourishment for the soul. In addition to personal fulfillment, the method highlights a 5% allocation for donations and charity. This small but meaningful slice underscores the importance of social responsibility and giving back to causes greater than oneself. Whether supporting community development, social causes, or philanthropic initiatives, this allocation fosters a sense of connection and purpose beyond personal finances. It cultivates empathy and reinforces how wealth can serve broader societal good. enhancing not just individual well-being but collective progress. The inclusion of a dedicated donation pot also helps maintain healthy boundaries in charitable giving, ensuring generosity is balanced and sustainable rather than impulsive or financially harmful. By budgeting for it consciously, giving becomes a deliberate act of kindness integrated into one's lifestyle rather than an occasional, guilt-driven reaction. This deliberate practice strengthens a deeper value system around money, infusing financial planning with meaning and compassion. Finally, reaffirming the importance of safety, another 10% is allocated specifically for the emergency fund, a reserve designed to shield you from unpredictable setbacks. This pot echoes the principles detailed earlier, solidifying the buffer that guards against job loss, health crises, or sudden expenses. Focusing on maintaining and growing this fund ensures ongoing security, preventing small disruptions from escalating into financial catastrophes. It's the bedrock on which the entire financial structure rests. Together, these final pots complete the mosaic of a well-rounded, thoughtful financial plan. Allocating resources across basic needs, knowledge, future investments, personal joy, generosity, and security creates a balanced rhythm that celebrates life's many facets. This method is not just about money, it is about designing a lifestyle where financial health supports personal values, ambitions, and responsibilities in harmony. Building on the holistic approach to personal finance laid out by the 6 Pots method, it's clear that financial education holds a pivotal role. How can one make the most of the dedicated 10% allocated to financial education without breaking the bank? Luckily, today's digital era offers an abundance of free resources that democratize access to valuable knowledge, empowering individuals to deepen their financial literacy from the comfort of home. Platforms like Coursera, Khan Academy, and YouTube have revolutionized the way we learn, bridging gaps and making high-quality education accessible to all. Starting with Coursera, this platform partners with top universities worldwide to offer free courses covering a wide array of subjects, including finance and economics. For anyone eager to understand budgeting, investing, or risk management, Coursera's offerings provide structured and often certification-backed learning pathways. Having access to courses designed by experts and academics elevates the quality of knowledge you receive, transforming abstract financial concepts into tangible skills that you can apply to your own life. Similarly, Khan Academy stands out as a treasure trove of free, digestible lessons on financial topics. Its modular format means you can tailor your learning journey, whether you want to grasp the basics of managing money, delve into credit scores, or even explore investment fundamentals. The platform's clear, concise video tutorials break down complex concepts in ways that feel approachable, making it ideal for learners at any stage. By taking advantage of these modules, you build a solid foundation that supports all your other financial decisions. YouTube offers a uniquely dynamic learning environment, filled with channels dedicated to personal finance, investing strategies, and economic insights. The diversity here is unparalleled. You can watch in-depth analyses by seasoned experts, follow step-by-step guides on budgeting and debt reduction, or stay updated on market trends and innovations. This variety enables you to find voices that resonate personally, turning learning into a more engaging and personalized experience. Access to live talks, interviews, and tutorials means that opportunities for growth extend far beyond formal education. Together, these free educational platforms embody a shift in how financial knowledge is obtained and shared. No longer limited to expensive courses or specialized institutions, anyone with an internet connection can now access world-class content. The key lies in leveraging these resources consistently and intentionally, integrating them into your financial education pot. In doing so, you not only enhance your understanding, but also gain the confidence to make smarter, more informed decisions at every step. By blending formal courses, self-paced tutorials, and expert insights, free online resources offer a rich and flexible roadmap to financial empowerment. They reinforce the philosophy behind the Six Pots method, that investing in knowledge is as crucial as putting money into savings or investments. The pleasure of mastering your finances comes not just from accumulating wealth, but from understanding how to manage it wisely. This educational journey opens the door to greater autonomy and long-term security. Continuing seamlessly from the wealth of free educational platforms available, it's equally crucial to highlight the tools and habits that bring financial learning into daily practice. In today's increasingly digital world, managing personal finances has never been more accessible thanks to a variety of free apps and podcasts designed to help individuals take control of their money with ease and insight, transforming abstract numbers into clear, actionable data. These applications do more than simply log your spending. They offer detailed reports and alerts that help you understand patterns, identify leaks, and reinforce discipline. By syncing accounts and categorizing expenses automatically, they reduce the friction of money management, keeping you consistently aware of your financial situation. This continuous awareness is a core part of solid financial planning, as it ensures your decisions each day align with the goals you have established in your 6 pots. Intuitive design and user-friendly interfaces mean that even beginners can effortlessly develop healthy financial habits. Underlying all these tools and resources are the fundamental principles that form the backbone of financial success. The Golden Rules offer a timeless blueprint. Pay yourself first, live below your means, keep learning, and diversify your investments. Paying yourself first is a commitment to prioritize saving or investing before any discretionary spending, a habit that ensures continuous progress toward financial goals. Living below your means emphasizes the importance of restraint and prioritization, avoiding the pitfalls of lifestyle inflation that can undermine even the best plans. Constant learning continues to be a distinctive pillar, an acknowledgement that the financial world is dynamic, and staying informed sharpens your ability to adapt and capitalize on opportunities. Meanwhile, diversification in investments is a risk management strategy that balances potential rewards against uncertainties, reducing the chance that a single downturn will derail your entire financial picture. These principles work in concert, guiding decisions and behaviors that reinforce long-term stability and growth. Together, the synergy of digital tools, engaging educational content, and foundational financial habits creates an ecosystem primed for success. You're not only equipped with knowledge, but supported with mechanisms that encourage consistency and adaptability. This combination turns financial planning from a daunting task into an empowered lifestyle, one that adapts with you as circumstances evolve. Wrapping up this comprehensive financial journey, it's essential to be mindful of common pitfalls that can undermine even the best-laid plans. Avoiding traps like impulsive consumerism and easy credit is critical because these behaviors often lead to unnecessary debt and erode the discipline required to build lasting financial health. Impulse buying can quickly deplete funds meant for essentials or savings, while easy access to credit tempts many into spending beyond their means, creating a cycle that's hard to break. Recognizing these dangers early allows you to maintain control and focus on your priorities. Another frequent mistake is neglecting financial education. Without ongoing learning, it's easy to make costly errors or miss opportunities to optimize your money management and investments. Additionally, failing to plan at all, whether for emergencies, expenses, or future goals, leaves you vulnerable to unforeseen events and delays progress toward your dreams. Planning is not merely an option, but a foundational pillar to ensure your financial decisions are intentional and aligned with your values. To put this knowledge into practice, a clear action checklist provides a practical roadmap to follow. Calculate your monthly expenses. Gain clarity on your outflows to set realistic savings and budgeting goals. Create an emergency fund. Build your financial shield to protect against unexpected setbacks. Define investment goals. Set specific, measurable targets for your long-term financial growth. Take a free financial course. Equip yourself with knowledge that empowers smarter decisions. Review your expenses monthly. Maintain awareness and adapt as needed to stay on track. This checklist distills complex financial concepts into straightforward steps, making it easier to translate intentions into consistent habits. By following it, you reinforce the principles and strategies explored throughout this journey, creating a sustainable cycle of growth, resilience, and self-improvement. Ultimately, financial well-being is a dynamic process, one that requires vigilance, education, and conscious action. By avoiding common traps and embracing structured planning, you equip yourself not just to survive economically, but to thrive, turning money from a source of stress into a tool for freedom and fulfillment. The biggest takeaway from today's journey? Financial freedom isn't about how much you earn, but how wisely you manage, learn, and plan, just like Robert Kiyosaki teaches in Rich Dad, Poor Dad. The steps you take: building an emergency fund, dividing your income intelligently, and making education a lifelong habit, are your ticket to more security and opportunity. Now it is your turn. What is the one action you will take this week to move closer to your financial goals? Share in the comments. Remember, every great change starts with a single step. If you enjoyed this content, give it a like, subscribe to From Book to Life, and check out our other videos for even more practical lessons from the best books out there. Here's to your growth. See you in the next one.